Wait, you have an enemy. It's always with you. It lives in your wallet. It sits inside your bank account, and it steals from you every single day. The scary part? Most people never notice it. It's not the IRS. It's not Congress. It's not even your boss. It's inflation, the one tax nobody voted for, nobody approved, nobody can fully escape. It quietly eats your money, day after day, year after year. No warning, no notification, just less buying power. And before you say, yeah, everyone knows inflation exists. I thought that too, until I found something disturbing. Why are so many Americans getting poorer, even when salaries go up? The answer is uncomfortable. This is not clickbait. And I'm not here to repeat headlines from CNN or CNBC. I want to show you what happens behind the curtain, what the Federal Reserve actually does, why economists warned us decades ago, and why millions of hardworking Americans feel stuck. This isn't just economics, this is psychology, this is system design. Once you understand this, you may never look at money the same way again. Millions of Americans got raises, yet life feels harder. How? You earn more, but groceries cost more. Rent is higher. Gas hurts. Insurance climbed. Everything feels heavier. So where did the raise go? Here's the truth. There are two incomes. Nominal income, what your paycheck says. Real income, what that paycheck actually buys. And that difference changes everything. Imagine this. Last year, you made $60,000. This year, your boss gives you a 5% raise. Nice. Now you make $63,000. Feels good. But inflation rises 8%. That means prices increased faster than your income. Your salary grew, but your purchasing power fell. On paper, you look richer. In reality, you got poorer. That's the silent trap. Now here's where it gets scary. Inflation doesn't hit everyone equally. The rich, they often survive. Sometimes they even benefit. Why? Because wealthy people own assets, stocks, real estate, businesses. As prices rise, asset prices often rise too. But middle-class Americans, they hold cash, savings accounts, checking accounts, retirement cash. And cash loses value during inflation. Imagine 10 people sharing 10 pizzas. Everyone gets one slice. Now suddenly money supply doubles, but pizza stays at 10. Same goods, more money. What happens? Prices rise. Now each dollar buys less pizza. That's inflation. Simple. And this is where many people miss the real problem. Inflation is not always about greedy companies. Sometimes it's about money creation. When too much money enters the system too fast, every existing dollar becomes weaker, and nobody sends you a warning. Your money just slowly shrinks, quietly, legally, relentlessly. But wait, it gets worse. Because inflation doesn't only attack your wallet, it attacks your mind. Humans think in dollars, not purchasing power. That's the trap. You hear, I make 6 figures now. Sounds impressive, but ask this. What does that 6 figures actually buy? A $100,000 salary in 2010 feels very different from $100,000 today. Your brain celebrates bigger numbers, but ignores shrinking value. That's called money illusion, and millions fall for it. You feel progress, but secretly lose ground. That's why so many Americans feel exhausted. They work harder, earn more, yet feel behind. Because they're running on a treadmill getting faster without moving forward. And almost nobody explains this. So, what can you actually do? First, stop measuring wealth only by income. Ask, how much can I actually buy? That matters more. Second, avoid holding too much idle cash. Cash feels safe, but during inflation, doing nothing costs money. Third, build assets. Historically, assets like the S&P 500 real estate and productive investments have outpaced inflation over long periods. Fourth, increase income through valuable skills, not just salary raises, skills that markets pay more for. That gives you leverage. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. Inflation doesn't destroy money overnight. It destroys it slowly, quietly, so quietly. Most people don't react until years later. By then, their savings buy less. Retirement feels farther, and financial stress becomes normal. That's the silent tax trap. The system may not warn you, but now, at least you can see it. And once you see it, you can prepare. Because the people who understand inflation don't just survive, they adapt. and adaptation changes everything. If you learned something valuable today, make sure to like this video. Comment below. Do you think America is heading toward a bigger financial crisis? Share this video with your friends or family because they need to understand what's coming too. And subscribe to Future Collapse for more deep financial truths the mainstream won't tell you. Remember, the people who survive the future are the ones who prepare today. Thanks for watching.